to standard 6. Your Arun sir going to start a new chapter in science, and how I am teaching the chapter you have seen: physics, chemistry, biology, again physics, chemistry, biology, and previously we finished a chapter 12, pure and this pure substance mixture, that chapter, and that was related to chemistry. Now one chapter related to biology. So it is chapter 13, the structure and function of plant parts, and it is part 1. So a structure and function of plant parts. Okay, in this what we will discuss, you must have uprooted a plant, and when you have uprooted a plant, say this is a plant, okay, some part of the plant is under the ground and some part is above the ground. The part of the plant which is under the ground is called forms root system. Okay, and the part of the plant which is above the ground forms shoot system. So this part is clear that the part of the plant which is above the ground forms the shoot system, and the parts which is present under the ground forms the root system. Okay. In shoot system, branches, leaves, stems, flower, fruits are the above the ground, and they are the part of shoot system, and only root is under the ground, and that is a part of root system. Root system develops under the soil, and shoot system develops above the ground. So we will discuss each and every part of the root system and the shoot system in detail. So first, let us discuss in detail about the root system. Okay. Root system, you must have seen the roots, you must have uprooted the plant. Okay. So root system, what you have seen? You must have seen that one plant, only I am drawing the underground part. Okay, root is like this. One main root, and from the main root many branches comes out, and one root is like this. Have you ever seen? Yes, you must have seen. In this, what you are finding, that one main root is there, and that is the primary root, and other are the branches. This main root is the primary root. Okay, and these are the branches. If one main root is there, the primary root is there, and its branches and growing downward, okay, that type of root system is called as tap root. This is called tap root. So what is tap root? We have understood the root in which one main root known as primary root is there and branches are there, then that type of root system is called as tap root. Okay. And these branches are called as secondary roots. Branches are called as secondary roots. And you must have uprooted some grass. In grass, no main root is there. All root arise from the base of the stem and almost their size is same, okay, and they are identical in size. These are this type of root system is called as fibrous root. So dear children, the part of the plant which is present under the ground forms the root system. Two types of root system are there, taproot and fibrous root. In taproot, one main root is there which is called primary root, and from that branches comes out and the branches are called as secondary root. Main root is there, long main root is there. And in fibrous root, all the roots are of same shape and size. They rise from the base of the stem. They are bunchy and they are called fibrous root. So, let us discuss the examples of taproot and examples of fibrous root. So, in taproot, we must have seen bean, pea, balsam, petunia, mustard, example of this taproot. And in fibrous root, wheat, rice, onion, all the grasses, they have got fibrous root. So this part is clear, what is root system, what is taproot and what is fibrous root. Now next part, what is the function of root? Why roots are there in the plant? So what are the functions of root? Let us discuss the function of root. Functions of root. Okay. Listen, what are the functions of root? It provides support to the plant, gives support to the plant. If root is not there, the plant will fall down. So main thing, it gives support to the plant. Next, absorb water and mineral. Absorbs water and mineral for the plant, because water is required by the plant and that water is absorbed by the root from the soil. If root is there, prevents soil erosion. Prevents soil erosion. It means what? Otherwise, the soil will be carried by rainwater or wind from one place to another place. That process is called as soil erosion. And these roots holds the soil. So, soil will not go from one place to another. And in case of weak stem, like money plant, it acts as a climber, okay, and helps in climbing. And some roots helps in nitrogen fixation, means increases the fertility of the soil, like gram and pea. And some roots store a large amount of food also. So food is also stored in the root. So once more, what are the functions of root? Support to the plant, absorb water and mineral, prevent soil erosion, helps in climbing, okay, helps in nitrogen fixation, and fourth number is helps in climbing, helps in nitrogen fixation, and sixth number that stores large amount of food, stores food, very clear. So these are the functions of the root. So dear children, let us discuss now one more thing we have to discuss, and that is modification of roots. modification of roots. First, let me explain what is modification. Means other than the main function, if the root is doing other function, that is called modification of root. Modified plants roots that their structure is changed slightly to perform a special function. The structure is changed. The structure of the root is changed for a special function. For a special function. Now try to understand. If the structure of the root is changed, for what purpose? The structure of the root is changed for a special function, then that is called modification of roots. So what are the functions? What are the functions for which the structure of the root changes? Let us discuss in detail. First function is storage of food. Okay. To store food. Dear children, as we have discussed, the main function of the root is to hold the plant straight, absorb water and mineral. But here we are discussing that root is modified to store food. Okay. The primary root of this plant gets swollen. The primary root, the main root, will swell and consume living things. Some of edible roots, carrot, radish and turnip. Now let us discuss. Radish must have. Okay. This is the radish. And here the primary root. This one is the primary root. Okay, swells to store food. And example is radish. Primary root swells to store food, and this is the modification of root. Not only this, turnip. In turnip also, sorghum, seed or not. Sorghum looks like this, the root is like this, or see here, root is like this. Okay. And carrot, gajar, that also carrot. These roots are modified to store food. So that part is clear. Now the modification of root to store food, that is 3 types. That is of to store food. Here 3 types of roots are there. What are those 3 types of root in which the root modifies to store food? Okay. First is fusiform. Next is napiform. Okay. Second is napiform. And third is conical. See here. Modification of root we have discussed means a structure is changed for a special function. Okay, structure is changed for a special function. And first one is to store food. And here to store food, this modification is of 3 types. It is of 3 types: fusiform, napiform, and conical. Fusiform, primary root is swollen in the middle. In fusiform, primary root is swollen in the middle. So, in which root you will see that primary root is swollen in the middle. Okay, yes, radish. And in this nappy form, primary root becomes a spherical, as in a turnip. Okay, becomes a spherical, and other is cone shape. Root becomes cone shape, as in carrot. Okay. Now once more, let me explain. The main function of root we have shown. Other than the main function, its structure is changed, and structure is changed for different function. First function for which the structure is changed, and that is to store food. And to store food, it is of three types: fusiform. The middle part is swollen, as in radish. Nappy form, the root become primary root becomes spherical, as in carrot, turnip, and conical, it become cone shape. This is cone shape. Okay, and in the case of carrot. So this part we have understood. Next, one function to store food. Second, why a root modifies, let us discuss. And the second function for which the root modifies, that they are the supportive function to support the plant. To support the plant. You must have seen certain roots. Main root supports the plant. Other than main root, these aerial roots arise from the horizontal branches. Suppose this is a tree, and from here you have seen certain roots comes down. Okay, from the branches the roots come down and grow vertically downward, go deep in the soil, and they act as a pillar to support the plant. These roots are called as prop roots. Prop roots. Okay. The roots which comes from the branches go downward. These roots are called as prop roots. And these are hanging in banyan tree. You must have seen. Okay, and one interesting fact, a banyan tree in Botanical Garden in Kolkata is about 200 years old, and 900 supportive roots are there. And so we have understood about the prop root which comes out from the branches, act as a pillar and supports the load. Next, some more roots are there, and that is one clasping. Okay, they comes out from the nodes. Suppose this is a plant. This part is called the nodes. Okay, and this is also nodes. And between the node, two nodes, is the internodes. And from here, the roots come out. You must have seen in sugar cane. And these roots, which comes out, are called clasping root. Grow adventitious roots from the nodes. Okay, these roots are called as clasping roots. So dear children, what we have discussed today, that a plant contains two systems, root system and the shoot system. Root system is present under the ground. Okay, and we have discussed that two types of roots are there. tap root and fibrous root, and we have discussed the function of root and the modification of root. Root modifies either to store food or to support the plant. So today up to this much. In the next video we will discuss the next part. Thank you very much.